Hi, I'm Megan, and today I'm going to be playing a solo game of Maglev Metro. This is published by Bezier Games for 1 to 4 players, ages 14 and up, and it plays in around 90 minutes. Although I will say that the solo game usually takes me about 20 to 30 minutes maybe. I'm not going to go over the rules. I'll just give try and keep it brief of basically how it plays, so I'm not going to go over all the rules. So basically you're laying out tracks, metro tracks, and then you are traveling along these tracks and picking up and dropping off passengers, and every passenger that you drop off gets added to your board, and that either helps with doing more actions, helps with scoring, or helps you build out more stations. And then on your turn you have 2 actions that you can do. The actions that you can do is lay track, move, pick up, drop off, refill station, adjust, build station, and reverse train. So laying track is, and the amount that you can do is shown up at the top here. So right now I can only lay 1 track down. If I add another person here, another passenger, then I can lay 2 tracks. Right now I can only move 1 space between one station to another. I only have capacity for 1, pick up and drop off for 1. I can only refill station 1 time per action. I can adjust 1 time per action. I cannot build a station or reverse train yet because I don't have any workers there, any passengers. So basically you're laying out track. It costs you 1, it costs 1 to lay not on water, and it costs 2 to lay over water. So if I want to place this track here like this over the water, I'm gonna have to have a passenger here on the 2nd space of the track action. So you build tracks, and then once you have a track built to a location, you can build a station there. Right now I only am able to build the 3 basic stations, the 3 robot stations. The robots are gold, copper, and silver, and the commuters are the pink, lavender, purple, and coral. And so right now I only have access to build the robot stations. Once I put more passengers on my board here, I can unlock these other stations to put out. And then I can just move between station to station. Basically, when I build a station, I get the passenger that is on that station, and that immediately goes to my board. And so that's one way you get passengers on your board. The other way is by picking up passengers and then dropping them off to their matching station. Then you also get those passengers on your board. So that's pretty much the whole game. It's just building out stations, building out your tracks, and then picking up and dropping off passengers. And then at the end of the game, you're gonna score your cards up here. You only get to score 1 card unless you unlock bonus cards to score. So if I put 3 commuters here, I get to score 1 more bonus card. If I 3 more commuters, I get to score 3 bonus cards. 3 cards instead of just 1. And so let's go over my cards here. My cards is 15 points if I never unlock the coral or purple stations. So if I never unlock coral and purple, then I get 15 points. 1 point per tile in incomplete links. So if I have a link leading to a station that doesn't have a station built there, that would be 1 point per tile leading to that station. 10 points for no lilac or purple commuters, and 4 points for every direct connection between gold and pink. And then these 2 cards up here, in a solo game, you put these 2 cards out. And that basically tells me that I cannot make a direct connection between lilac and bronze, and between lilac and purple. So at the end of the game, you score 1 point for every pink commuter that you have on your board, 1 point for every lilac, 2 points for every coral, and 2 points for every purple. Then you get 1 point for every link that's connected from one station to another. Then you get your first card you get to score, and then optionally you can score 3 more if you have unlocked them on your board. And then in a solo game, every turn you're going to draw out of the bag 1 passenger, and however many turns you take, you get minus that many points. So as you can see in my last game, I had 22 turns, so I got minus 22 points. So that's how that works. And that is pretty much everything for just a quick rundown of the rules. So I'm gonna get started. So I place my train on the hub, and then I got 3 passengers, 3 robots to put out. I'm gonna put it on build station. And we're gonna go with the extra action and the track. All right, so let's build a track. We'll build 1 track there. And then, actually, do I want to put it on the build track? Let's put it on the extra action, perhaps. So I'm only needing it for 1 track right now. All right, and then let's build a station. Let's build gold here. No, let's do silver. So that's my 2 actions, laying down track and laying track and building a station. Another rule that I didn't mention is, there's a lot of rules I didn't mention. This is not going to be a rules overview video. But you can only build out of a station twice. Out of the hub, I can have as many connections as I want. But out of each station, I can only connect it twice. So I can't connect this station to this one and this one now because it's already connected to the hub. So I can only connect it to 1 other place. So now we draw it out of the bag. I'm just gonna lay them up there. Once the bag runs out, the game is over. There's not a lot of pieces in the bag already. So unless I build one of these commuter stations and get more workers in the bag, more passengers in the bag, then the game will end pretty quickly. So I want to build gold now. So let's build gold right here. So now I can do 1 more action because I just unlocked my 3rd action. So I did 2 actions. I built a station, I laid track. I can do 1 more thing. And I think I'm going to travel. I'm going to move. We're gonna move to here and pick up. Oh, I can't pick up because that's my 3rd action. So let's draw from the bag. So now I'm gonna pick up. My capacity is only 1, so I can only pick up 1. Then I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna drop off for my 3rd action. All right. Now I'm going to, I need silver. So now I'm going to lay track build station. Let's put this on capacity. So I laid track, I built station. I'm gonna do one more thing. Let's move. This is gonna be a short game because I'm not gonna build, I'm only gonna build the pink commuter. I'm not gonna build any of the others because my cards kind of contradict that. All right, so I'm gonna pick up this silver, and I'm gonna move and drop off. Now I'm going to build track. And we're going to then build a station. I'm gonna place this over here. I'm gonna place all these pinks in the bag. I believe I still have one more action. So we're going to refill station. And then we draw from the bag. Now I'm gonna pick up and I'm gonna move. I can only move one space, so I'm gonna move a second space for my third action. I'm gonna drop off, pick up, and pick up again. I'm going to move twice for 2 actions and drop off for my third action. I can only drop off 1 though. I'm going to put that on move. Alright, I need at least 1 more pink. Okay, then we're going to drop off. We're going to put this on... Let's put it on pickup. So we dropped off. We're gonna refill station. Actually, we're gonna put it on drop off. No, we'll keep it on pickup. All right, we refill station. I dropped off, and then for my third action, at least I think this is my third action. Should I refill again? Let's refill again. Okay. Then we're gonna pick up, I can pick up 2 as 1 action now. Then we're gonna move, I can move twice as 1 action. So we moved, we picked up, and we're gonna drop off 1. Because we can only drop off 1 at a time. Now I'm going to drop off. And we're going to move and refill station. I think that was all 3 of my actions. I'm going to refill station again. I'm going to pick up. And we're going to move. Alright, this is the last piece in the bag, so I only get 1 more turn. So I'm going to drop off for 2 actions. Then we're going to lay track somewhere. Unfortunately, I cannot lay track anywhere. So, because I can't reach any of the destinations, because I can only lay 1 track, and I've already done 2 actions, I believe. Yeah, I dropped off twice, didn't I? So it's unfortunate that there's water here. So there's no point on building track. There's no point on moving. I can't refill. I can't pick up or drop off because I'm not at any location where there are people. So I can adjust, but adjusting doesn't really do much for me. All right, so that's it then. All right, so let's go to scoring. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we'll get minus 13 points. Okay. So I've got 1 point for every pink, and I've got 6 pink. I've got 0 of the other colors. I got, oh, you know what? I could have done, oh no, Link wouldn't have done that for me. 1, 2, 3, 4 links. For my card, I got 15 because I didn't unlock purple or coral. And then I can score 2 more cards. Oh, I didn't do that. Oh well. I get 10 points because I have no lilac or purple. And unfortunately, I didn't do any of the other 2 cards. Wait. That are part of any incomplete. Oh, you know what? I could have done that. So let's do that. So I can build track. And that's considered an incomplete link. So it's just 1 point. And then 0 for the last card. So let's total that. And then I said 13, right? 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So that's 36 minus 13. So I'm at 23, which is still better than my last score. That puts me at, so we're on Manhattan, 23, platform shoemaker. Not very high at all. I feel like this game is really tough solo. Just because, you know, you're trying to get things done in a limited amount of turns, because the more turns you take, the more points that are minus against you. But you need a lot of turns to get your engine going, basically. So it's tough, but it's a good game. I like it. And 23 is not a terrible score. I mean, that's 1, 2, 3. That's 4 levels from the bottom. This goes up really high. I'm really surprised how high this goes up. It goes up to greater than 170. I can't imagine that's even possible. Like, how? It'll be interesting if anyone has ever gotten such a high score. But that was everything for Maglev Metro. Very fast game. I played it faster than usual just because I had these cards where I didn't want purple and I didn't want coral and purple. So basically the only station I wanted to unlock was pink. And so that obviously sped up the game, because otherwise I could have kept the game going by building more of these colored stations. But I opted not to go that route because of my cards, so it was a quick, faster game. It was like, what, 15 minutes? But yeah, I like this game. I've not really played it. I think I've played it once, 2-player. I haven't played it with the person I usually play with, so I need to get that to the table still. But it's a fun game. It plays differently solo than it does, because obviously if you're playing with another person, there's 2 of you emptying the bag faster. And I mean, I guess, well, you kind of are getting in each other's way because you're each building stations, and they may be building stations in locations you didn't want them to go, you know, if you had another plan. So you are kind of getting in each other's way in a multiplayer game, which some people like that, some people don't. So yeah, but I like this game. It's fun. It's fun solo. It's fun with other players. I need to give it more of a chance playing with other players. Because like I said, I've only played it once with somebody else. So I need to play it more with other people to see how I like it compared to solo. Solo is kind of interesting that you are you're emptying the bag faster by removing a passenger every round, every turn. And that counts as minus points, that counts against you at the end of the game. So that's kind of interesting how they decided to do that. But I like that the solo is easy to run. You're basically just playing by yourself, like a regular multiplayer game, but by yourself. There's no automa to run, which I kind of like, not having to run an automa, not having to keep track of that. And I've not played the other side of the map. I've not played Berlin yet. I've only played Manhattan because I like the hub. It's easy to deal with. It makes things easier. So, yeah, I've not tried Berlin yet. I believe Berlin is going to be even harder solo because you don't have this hub to work with, because this is a good central point here. Traveling between, you can make as many connections out of the hub as you want. You can only make so many, only one per space. But that's a lot of different connections you can make out of this hub. Plus, you can drop off the robots here instead of traveling to their destination, which makes it easier. But Berlin would be a good challenge to try one day. So that's everything for Maglev Metro. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. And if you'd like to see more content like this, please subscribe. And I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.